Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Bad Movie Night. My name's Chris.
Mark.
AJ.
And Merry Christmas to all. We watched Elves. Oh shit,
That's
Mark.
awesome.
That is the dumbest
he
thing
has?
I've ever seen. Tell me about Elves.
Well, Elves is a very convoluted story about apparently this race.
Each elf was to house the haploid gene structure in its sperm cells to produce the master race. Once again, magical powers can't be heard.
Well, when you think of Christmas, don't you think of Nazis?
There are many things about my past I have not told you.
For one, I was
And
a
about
Nazi.
your destiny.
I was a Nazi.
I was a Nazi. And
Everything in it.
Animal cruelty.
Oh, that's so messed up.
flush the cat down the toilet.
What the hell? You can't flush a cat down the toilet. She's gonna drown it in the toilet. Could you imagine being directed to do that? Like, she's never gonna work.
You never tried to flush a cat down the toilet?
No, I cannot.
How would that work? It's just basic
She's just drowning it.
physics.
This is messed up, man. It's horrible.
Got a floater.
Hideous gremlin creatures that...
Drunk Haggerty.
Drunk Dan
That's
Haggard.
right.
There he is.
The
Haggerty.
man, the legend.
I am thoroughly washed.
He got paid a lot to be in
up.
Oh, man.
And Santa snorting cocaine.
These bastards.
Santa's doing coke.
Santa has a problem with this now.
So what'd you think, AJ?
This movie was crazy. It's like someone took every idea they had and tried to compile it into one movie. You know, like they watched Indiana Jones, like, oh, this Nazi angle would be great. You know, I want to make a Christmas horror movie, get some elves in it.
Life is long and life is hard. Kevin's is thick and Dave's is a yard.
Oh shit! There's nothing Christmassy about this piece of
No,
shit. La 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 la.
Merry Christmas.
I think the only reason that they made like the whole angle with Christmas is so that they could add like the elf.
Idiomatically, we call them elves.
Elves?
Yes.
This guy's fucking awful, Mark. Idiomatically, we call him elves.
How would this guy know all this?
Automatically, this is explaining why there are elves. Whoa.
That's what the
What does the one guy say? The librarian, like, we refer to them as Santa's little helpers, when in fact they are
Nazi
this,
create
like, Nazi
Nazi-generated
created. I don't.
Nazi assassin squads or something.
Oh my god.
Virgin, of course. Holy
Did this guy just explain that the elves are trying to fuck this person to create a
Yes.
super race?
Daddy, what's elves?
Elves.
Didn't they want to make Nazi assassin squads out of these things?
Fucking stupid.
Holy
yeah,
holy
fuck!
fuck!
Man!
Without my permission. The second was for the lie you're about to tell.
Push that fucker down the basement stairs.
I mean, if you want to get into like the whole fact that she is like the chosen one, apparently.
Okay.
After like.
What does this have to do with Christmas?
Alright, snow. Can you make it snow?
Whoa! What?
Santa's a little dirty.
What?
Santa said oral.
A Nazi master race, but
Oh my god! Why do all the movies suck?
anyway, she starts having these like dreams, apparently, these like visions of like what she's destined to do, and that's why she was drawn to this location
woods, right?
at night to have this like seance.
The anti-Christmas.
Royal bust if he finds out.
Royal bust.
Hey, the candle.
Really busted.
What the fuck was that?
Watch out, those elves like that blood.
Are you okay? Wait.
This is terrible.
Oh, this is bad, guys. This is bad.
There's no way this was ever in theaters.
No.
Oh no.
Even with such big names as Dan Haggerty.
Might have played
Haggerty.
Dan Haggerty was excellent for this role. He played himself, a drunk.
A drunk down on his luck.
Oh yeah. Smoking in every scene, pretty much.
And acting.
Rolling
his
out of
way
cars.
right through this movie.
This is none of my concern. I'm Santa. All I gotta do is just take care of my reindeer.
So he was
Shut the fuck up, Haggerty. Shut the fuck up.
A detective?
Get back to the bottom.
God damn it, no wonder you can't hold a job. I like the brother.
Yeah, that opening scene with the brother. What did he say?
You pervert! I'm not a pervert. I like seeing naked girls.
I'm your fucking sister!
Yeah, and you've got fucking big tits, and I'm gonna tell everybody I saw 'em.
Movie's awesome.
The kid is alright.
I like that kid. He's got spunk.
She summons this gremlin.
Excuse me.
She has a
It's an
very... Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, they refer to it as a troll.
Elf.
Many times I refer to it as a troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not talking about Dan Haggerty either.
It was the cat.
It was a fucking little ninja troll.
That's
So after they summon this troll, like kind of unknowingly, what is her name in the movie?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Kristen?
Kirsten.
My cat is the only friend I have left.
Who is this?
The other girl?
It's like Lifetime original music.
Yeah,
Kirsten.
Kirsten returns to her house where we quickly realize is very dysfunctional. She has a wheelchair-bound grandfather of obvious European descent, a very kind of jaded and cold mother.
Who's fairly attractive.
I killed the cat. The raccoon may have dragged it to the window. But I killed it.
Why?
Is that
fucking
his daughter?
Nuts.
I guess.
God damn that sexy old lady.
She has a kind of shitty job, working as a waitress in a mall, where we are introduced to Dan Haggerty, who is kind of like a down on his luck Joe who is looking for a job, any job.
And you know I don't need any donuts. I need a job. That's what I need.
Well, I don't have anything for you.
Only to be, I guess, given the position as Santa later once the current Santa is actually murdered by the elf.
Yeah, he gets it right in the testicles. What's going on? What's happening? I can't tell.
Under the table.
Is that his testes?
Stabbing him in the crotch? I can't tell.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That wouldn't kill you.
It's very unclear.
Oh, Santa's dead.
Fuck Santa.
And then we're gonna
I'm not really entirely sure why this elf is homicidal and like killing everyone when his whole purpose is to like mate with
Yeah, he should have been
Kirsten.
seducing her.
Yeah, that would be
Because
Let me know if I miss any plot essential things.
I think Grandpa was gonna rub one
I
out.
think they were just trying to throw this whole like horror movie angle out there.
I think it's all starting to make sense. Like, okay, it's not, but that at the beginning of the movie, the elf breaks into the room of her brother, remember, and kind of threatens him.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah.
but
He
that's
saw
where
in the shower
because
and
he
stuff.
was perving on her.
Yeah.
and he was wrestling with her.
Yeah.
So why did he... Okay.
So then the elf was a
He's,
little
like,
jealous.
I
defending
guess,
her,
yeah. That's
so the
possible.
elf is actually the good character. In the
Or
film.
it's just this movie fucking
You know,
sucks.
You heard the... How does he not see that?
He was looking right at it!
You fucking drunk.
So anyway,
Alright.
to the Nazi point of view.
Tell me about the Nazis in the movie, Mark.
So, apparently...
In this joyful Christmas movie.
Dude, what is that ring that Haggerty has on his pinky finger?
It's his Haggerty ring. His ring of Haggerty power.
Oh man, he is such a good detective. He knows how to get to the library.
He knows how to read.
Oh no!
It's been torn out.
Books are the only version ever. They
So the
basically
Nazis,
introduce Nazis. Have some tie-in with the grandfather in the wheelchair, who's like this kind of like
Nazi scientist.
Alchemist.
It'd take forever to light all those candles, and he's in a wheelchair.
Right? Such a fire hazard. What if he fell asleep? He's old. The whole place would burn down.
Whole place. All those curtains, everything's flammable.
Anyway, they tie in these Nazis. They have a freaking elf. They have Dan Haggerty. They have a shootout in a mall.
There's really
Still smoking a cigarette. He's like, they'll never
He
see
only agreed
me.
to be in the movie if he could be smoking in every scene.
This movie has everything. Gunfights, elves.
Awesome music.
Did you see that last shot? I was pretty sure Dan Haggerty had like
Two?
a rocks glass in his hand and he was like shooting.
No.
Oh man, this fucking
And then those
movie.
Nazis were killing everybody.
Yeah, that mall scene. I thought the whole movie might take place in the mall.
I was scared
at that
about
point.
Yeah,
that.
kinda.
I was
They lock
worried.
themselves in.
I was really worried about that too.
Those Nazis come in and they don't mess around. They take out those teenage girls like it's
I know.
nothing, and those teenage boys who are
Why?
in the movie for
Why
like
would they
literally
do
40
that?
seconds.
Here comes the boys. Ooh.
They're gonna be the first to die.
The boys are here, Mark.
You
the boys.
Nazis.
Anyway, Dan Haggerty,
Comes to the
take
rescue.
yeah. Basically, he is.
Smokes his wings.
You are in a bad place if Dan Haggerty's fucking rescuing you.
He's basically kind of like the
He might rescue you from a cheeseburger, that's
anti-hero
about
of the.
Oh, his heart is so good. Can you imagine what Dan Haggert's farts smell like?
God.
Oh, God.
God, that'd be terrible.
Cigarettes and beer and fucking coffee, that's all he lives on.
He's drunk. He has like his, his whiskey in his shirt. He has like his cigarette in hand, and he's cruising around.
Definitely the highlight of the movie is when he's being tailed by the Nazi.
Oh, look at this music.
That guy doesn't.
Oh, what's that?
It's awesome. They're like, Hans Zimmer has nothing on there.
Oh, he's drunk driving so bad right now.
It's like, should we have him driving at night when he's drunk?
Dan, I'm good to drive.
I'm good, guys. Give me some cigarettes.
They put on some AC/DC.
Aria Speedwagon. Take it on the run, baby.
Oh, that's where I left my dynamite. Why? What is going on? I think he just actually fell out of the car and they used it in the movie.
Right? What? He picked it up. Why did
The movie's so stupid.
Why did he throw it out of the car?
What just happened?
I like that they couldn't get the explosion on camera. It was like off camera. Like they
weren't expecting Dan Haggard to blow up a car.
He pulled out like that, pushing lighter, lit a cigarette, put it back, slapped the dashboard.
Dynamite fell out.
And he rolled out of the car and it blew up.
That was a lot of dynamite.
Christmas. Oh man, this must be for me. What the? Dan Haggerty. Elves. Yeah! Movie. Movie time. Not the movie. Bart, I got the movie. Mark, I got the movie. Merry Christmas, Mark! This is your fucking present.
Jesus, Chris, are you drunk?
I had like 10 beers. It's on the way here. Hey, do you want to watch Dan Haggerty in Elves?
Dan Haggerty in Elves? Dan Haggerty in Elves?
We should talk about the oh shit moment in this movie.
What's the oh shit moment?
When you find out that Grandpa is really her dad.
The man in the study is your grandfather. And your father!
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, very convoluted.
He inbreeds with his daughter
Yeah.
to produce Kirsten,
That
who's
is
then
ridiculous.
a perfect genetic match to breed with the elf and produce the Antichrist.
That was so crazy.
What the hell did she just mean there?
She got banged by her father and produced a baby that are her kids.
Yeah. Grandfather is dad.
Grandfather is her father and
Is that Rose?
her daughter's father.
It's roast.
Is it her grandfather or her husband's father? Or is there even, like...
There is no husband.
He is.
There has to be a father because...
There's a
she's like,
grandfather.
where's my dad? I want my father.
Yeah.
The grandfather is
It's
the
her
father.
dad.
So, is that her dad
Yeah.
or was it her husband's father?
Shut the fuck
Poor Haggerty, man. He was huffing and puffing up those stairs, like in the library. He's not doing well.
the spiral staircase
Yeah,
in the
that was
library.
tough. He almost didn't fit.
How much do you know about your body?
Moving too fast for Haggard. We'll be able to go up those stairs.
No, he can't fit up on.
Look at him. Ugh. Oh god, he throws up at the top of the stairs.
There's a cigarette lid.
He does.
Oh my god!
This guy is gonna have the worst look cancer in the world. Jesus.
But at the last minute,
I want to know if Dan Haggerty is still alive.
there is a very fine.
And what killed him.
Yes, he's worth saving.
Alcoholism!
It's like squishing.
Dude needs to stop smoking all the time. Oh my god. We could
I
cue smoking montage. Dan Haggerty. Fucking fuck.
So ridiculous. So bad.
This fucking movie.
It was so bad.
Dan's always reading. He's always reading the Bible.
Time to bed down for the night.
I bet they're all gonna get murdered, and then he's gonna be like sleeping there when the cops show up.
He's got to read a few words from the good book first.
Oh man.
He read that shit though. That's all he did.
That was his wiping paper.
I love that. It was another good
paper.
scene. The tape scene where they keep putting tape on the door and taking it off.
Oh my
so
god.
Stupid.
There's been too many scenes
Where
of
is the
tape being
security?
taped on a goddamn door.
If this is your store, wouldn't you have like some kind of security?
Nope, he's finding a new bed for tonight.
Poor guy.
Oh, gonna break in.
It's one way to keep your job.
Right. Of course, it's gonna be open now. He's gonna think he's crazy.
That probably happens to him so often where he doesn't realize.
Well, I want to tell me about the mom getting dead. We didn't really talk about her death.
A little bit. Well, yeah, she decides, she's having a nervous breakdown because all this has been rebuilt.
Yeah.
She's gonna go relax and take a bath.
Lipstick.
Whoa! Whoa! Hey-oh.
Keep those.
Oh! Oh yeah!
And man, does she get electric.
And then the elf was masturbating. Right?
Was it the elf?
You sure you're not talking about you? Yeah, and then remember the great part when Haggerty comes up the steps and he finds her, and he like tells the kids, "Oh, she's fine." And then it's like everywhere but where that body was twitching.
Oh damn! Oh, look at that!
Everything comes around, full circle.
Why is she still moving?
She's still getting electrocuted.
She's gonna be okay!
Tell me about the elf love scene.
So,
he took his time making the moves on her.
yeah, he's definitely just drawing that out as long as they could milk, those last couple minutes.
It's a very weird choice of words. Milk, and you did a little like.
Yeah, I was really hoping
Fetus.
for a Dan Haggerty love scene somewhere in this film.
What? Why?
Oh, it just seemed to make sense.
I was really hoping for a Dan Haggerty love scene.
Like, well, the girl and Dan Haggerty really had a connection, I thought.
Oh, God.
Dan shows up on set in the morning. He's like taking his clothes off. And he's like, "It's time for the love scene." Like, Dan, there is no love scene. Dude, they spent all the budget on getting that wave in his hair.
On the hair care products.
Mark, would you recommend the Elves? No. Elves.
No.
What happened to the beautiful youth of today? Don't you believe in anything?
Yeah, good night, Haggerty. Oh.
Guy's so washed up. It was terrible.
Fucking kids these
You
days.
should write music like this on Casios. And make albums.
You would recommend it?
I think I might if you're in the Dan Haggerty and you want to watch some just
No one is in the Dan Haggerty. Stop trying to promote that as a thing.
Why is that kid still running?
I don't know.
Is he back at the house already?
He's running from Dan Haggard in real life.
I would say if you're as drunk as Dan Haggerty in this movie then you might like it.
Yeah. That's
excellent.
That's how you put it,
the
yeah.
best review.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Have a happy holiday.
If you could go to there and subscribe to our channel, you can watch more of our show and have a good holiday. This has been Bad Movie Night. My name's Chris.
This is Mark.
And AJ.
Bad Movie Night.
God bless us, everyone.
Your savings
Those
account
cheeks,
is
they're like...
Yeah, tight on that face, son.
Yeah.
The girl's out there.
Guys,
taking the cocaine. Did you see that?
Damn, Haggerty's fucking him up, man. Oh shit!
He actually hit him there.
Yeah, that looks
Punched
real.
him in the face.
That looks real.
Probably because
That happened.
Probably because Haggerty was actually punching him. He's like, "What the fuck, Dan?
This is
a movie, Dan. It's not real.
Get off of me!"
Oh, let Dan grab that one.
Right?
God damn it, Dan!
That was our last car. Oh my god, I gotta get out of here.
Right?
I gotta get my
Shit and move.
alcohol. What the fuck?
My cigarettes.
Yeah, sure, these make some noises.
Like, whoa!
She just blew her face off in real life.
Oh my god, what are we watching? Jesus Christ!
The elf.
This movie ruined Christmas.